Hi YouTube! So I know I haven't done a video for ages, but I haven't really been able to think of one to do, in all honesty. But I wanted to do this one. I'm going to do one after I have got my first family therapy session tomorrow. So I'm going to do one after that, sort of tell you how it went and all that jazz. But this one is basically on fluids and water restriction and why you shouldn't restrict your water in recovery. So I know there's lots of reasons people do restrict their water. So one reason is because they're full from the amount of food they're eating, so the last thing they want to do is drink loads of water. And another reason that people have said is just because they feel like it's still a way of keeping controlling something without having to control their food. And basically I'm just here to say how dangerous it is. I mean, I'm sure you already know to a certain extent, but and my experience, I've never restricted it heavily, but my experience with increasing how much I drink and how I found it actually beneficial to like my health and things. So when I was first in recovery, so when I was like 11, I think, and I just got out of a hospital admission, I didn't really drink much, and it wasn't because I was purposefully restricting what I was drinking. It was because I was having to eat a lot of food, so I was really full all the time, and I'd always say, oh, I literally can't even put water in my stomach, like I'm so full. And like it wasn't to the extent like of nothing, like I was probably having like 500ml, maybe a litre on a good day. And yeah, so that went on for quite a while actually, because I never really realised how important fluid was, because it had always been rammed down my throat. Food's important, you know. And at this point as well, I was dancing like 10 hours a day, so I really did need a lot of water, and I wasn't having it. And yeah, anyway, so I ended up severely dehydrated and all my electrolytes went all weird, so I ended up being taken to A&E because I like passed out, and their first reaction was, oh my god, she must not be eating enough again, you know, like, ugh. And my parents were like, no, she's following her meal plan completely, blah blah blah. And so then it was sort of decided that I wasn't drinking enough, so I had to gradually up my water to at least 1.5 litres to 2 litres a day. And I did that, and it helped a lot with my digestion as well, because contrary to popular belief, yes, when you first increase your water, it might make, if you drink a lot of water at once, it makes you very bloated, obviously, because it's like stuff in your stomach, and it will make you bloated because you've just put loads of water in your stomach. But it actually helps like the digestive tract and things like move through. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that. So that's one benefit definitely of drinking more water. And the other thing is, when I came out of hospital, not this time, the last time, I increased my water a lot, because from being in hospital and some of the stuff they made me eat had given me a lot of spots. Like, I was very spotty, and yeah, I wasn't very happy with my skin, so I increased my water for that reason. And my skin's probably the clearest it's ever been at the moment, and I believe that's a mixture of the fact I'm getting the right vitamins and things, and I now drink between 3 to 4 litres a day, but that's because you really only need to be having at least 2 litres a day. But I drink a lot of coffee. That's why I drink more water, because coffee can dehydrate you, so you need to like up your water if you have a lot of coffee. That's the other reason when you're restricting your food, it's really dangerous to restrict your water even when you're not restricting your food, because most people in recovery, most people with an eating disorder, I'm not saying all people, but most people, when they're struggling, tend to rely a lot on coffee and caffeinated drinks. So they're probably extremely dehydrated anyway. I've never really done the whole Pepsi Max thing. Like, I can't deal with fizzy drinks. They make me really bloated and gassy and horrible, and they just make me feel like crap. So I never really drank fizzy drinks anyway, but I know some people do, and obviously they have caffeine in, so they will dehydrate you. I'm sort of rambling now. Other benefits to drinking more water is you can think clearlier. Well, that's not a very good example, is it? You can think more clearly. For example, my nan, who doesn't have an eating disorder, but she's old, obviously, she's my nan. She was having severe memory loss and like behaving very strangely, and we all thought she had dementia or something, and it turned out it was literally just she wasn't drinking enough water throughout the day, and it can give you symptoms of memory problems and neurological problems, because, well, it just can. I don't actually know the science behind it, but it can. So that's the other thing. Dry skin, your skin will get a lot less dry if you drink enough water, because obviously dry skin's not nice. It's not nice to feel like a lizard, speaking from experience, so you don't want to be feeling like a lizard. And it will actually help you digest your food. I know it's like another thing to take in at meals, and I used to never drink with my meal. Like, I would just focus on the meal, I wouldn't drink. Now I get through, if I can reach it, one of these with my dinner. These are 800 millilitres. I got this bottle from Tesco, I think. So I have 3 or 4 of these a day, basically. Sometimes more if I'm more active. And that's a really good way to up your water. If you get like a bottle that you know the millage of, and then you just fill it up throughout the day. And the other thing is, as well, you want to sip a little bit throughout the day, just like, don't do what I used to do when I first increased my water and get to like 5-6 o'clock and think, oh my god, I haven't drank enough today, so I'm gonna go drink like a litre of water, because you'll just pee it out. It just goes straight through you if you drink it that quickly. It doesn't really hydrate you as well, so don't do that. But yeah, see, my videos, I always plan to say so much, and then I'm just like, well, what can I say? But also water has lots of electrolytes and things in, so it's extremely important. And if you're feeling that you need to restrict your water intake as a way of controlling something, then you need to talk to like your therapist or someone close to you about the fact you still feel the need to control something whilst in recovery, because obviously recovery is about trying to let go of the control. It's bloody hard, but it's about trying to be listen to like the other side of your brain, or listen to the people around you. Don't listen to your head. And honestly, just, it's so important. Water, we're like made of water. Humans are made of, I can't remember the percentage. It's either 60% or 90%, I'm not sure. But we're predominantly water, so obviously we need water, and that's pretty much it. And honestly, you'll feel so much better. But again, it's the same as when you up your food. You don't want to do it all at once, because you will feel really bloated and possibly really sick. So say you're having, I don't know if you're watching this and you restrict water, say you're not having any water at all, start off by having 500ml to a litre a day, and then gradually work your way up to 2 litres, and try and make sure you're having 2 litres at least a day, and I promise you, your skin will clear up, your skin will get less dry, you will be able to think clearer, you won't feel as dizzy, and you'll just feel genuinely a bit better. You probably won't feel as tired as well, because being dehydrated can make you feel extremely tired, like extremely tired. And it's just, like, honestly, water is so important, and I think the professionals focus too much on making sure people are eating enough, which is extremely important. Make sure you eat enough as well, but they don't really focus on making sure people are hydrated enough, which they should, really. And if you're doing any exercise, if you're at that stage where you're allowed to exercise, obviously you need to fuel with water as well as food, because if you sweat when you're exercising, you're losing water from your body, so you need to replenish those electrolytes with drinking more water. I don't know what I'm doing, but it looks very strange. I think that's all I have to say on water. So yeah, just basically drink your water, and if you are struggling with fluid restriction, feel free to message me, because I'm literally the biggest advocate for drinking water. So I will try my best to help you. Ow, that really hurt. I just whacked my water bottle on my foot. I will try my best to help you, and I'm always just like a message away, or if you have me on Instagram, I'm just a DM away, as people say. And yeah, if you have any specific video requests, just let me know, because I really don't know what to do videos on, and I really like doing videos. So yeah, I don't know, and I'm just weird. So anyway, I hope this was sort of helpful. I mean, I don't really know if it was or not, but you know. Bye.